myself, and I'm going to be sharing with you an ensemble piece, or really it's a solo piece, but that can be expanded into an ensemble piece for spoken word poetry and basically voice artistry. So I wanted to show you some examples of this. The first example is of a singer, songwriter Mike Patton.
I love it.
Formerly of Faith No More and Mr. Bungle and Cantomas, and is a really amazing voice artist. And this is him doing some voice artistry for a video game. Just a little clip of that.
I will taste your heart! Take the siphon! Make us complete! You find me and Jenny Summers. Run! Get away from the light! Yes! Take the siphon. Give me a flower!
So this is a strong example of the piece I'm going to show you where it's going, that it's really about unpitched vocals. This is not singing, but this is about using text and words and all the ways that you can manipulate the voice without actually moving into the sonic space of singing, the way we usually think of it. Here's another piece of performance artist, Marina Abramovic, and this isn't much of a vocal piece as compared to what Mike Patton is doing, but it kind of shows where my piece is going in terms of its repetitiveness. So this is Art Must Be Beautiful.
Art must be beautiful. Art must be beautiful. Art is very beautiful. Art must be beautiful. Beautiful artist.
And this goes on for another several minutes. And really simple poem, 2 lines, saying it repeatedly, and also her performance art. And the last example, just for more context, is Ute Wassermann, where this is kind of more similar to what Mike Patton was doing, where you're not getting so much words, but you're getting these interesting sonics with the voice. So, the first, before coming to Berklee, and I need a lot of these examples, especially the Ute Wassermann one. That was one that Pierce Warnicki, who's a MPTI professor, does his expertise is in experimental music, sound arts. When I showed him this piece that I was working on, he led me towards a whole range of voice artists I should be listening to develop vocabulary. But here's an example of a piece I was working on before coming to Berklee. Before I really started seeing more of myself in these artists and finding out about them. So it's called a Cacophony of Unrequited Love, and it's kind of a mixture of all of these different styles of repetitiveness and different sounds with really simple text.
I will not get lost in your fantastical romantic sketches. I will not get lost in your fantastical romantic sketches. I will not get lost in your fantastical romantic sketches. I will not get lost in your fantastical romantic sketches. I will not get lost in your fantastical romantic sketches. I will not get lost in your fantastical romantic sketches. I will not get lost in your fantastical romantic sketches. I will not get lost in your fantastical romantic sketches. I will not get lost in your fantastical romantic sketches. I will not get lost in your fantastical romantic sketches. I will not get lost in your fantastical romantic sketches. I will not get lost in your fantastical romantic sketches. I will not get lost in your fantastical romantic sketches. I will not get lost in your fantastical romantic sketches. I will not get lost in your fantastical romantic sketches. I will not get lost in your fantastical romantic sketches.
And that's very reminiscent of it's like the Marina Abramovic piece, very repetitive, that kind of submersive audio. And here's a version of the same piece, but through working with Danielle Turner here, have expanded into a better recording, but she also did a really great vocal performance of it too. Which is going to end up being an installation audio, and I'll explain that for another piece. So here's a clip in the middle.
Is there something I should feel about you? What is a relationship? What? Oral that.
What is a relationship?
What?
Is there something I should... What is a relationship? Is there something I should... What is a relationship? Is there something I should... What is a relationship? What is a relationship? Is there something... What is a relationship? Is there something I should... What is a relationship? What is a relationship?
Is there something I should feel about you?
Is there something I should...
I don't know.
So better, more evolving, more kind of brooding, moody, rather than the kind of pulsating version. So here's a score of this piece. And this is what I gave Danny, this first part here, which is her recording. So we have the 4 essential phrases. I will not get lost in your fantastical romantic sketches. What is a relationship? What led you this far? Is there something I should feel about you? And I've expanded the instructions, but these are the basic instructions that I gave her. Repeatedly speak any sentence with normal speech. Speak any sentence with a fixed, gaping, open mouth. Repeatedly and quickly speak any sentence backwards, which I added later on. She did not do that. Speak any sentence with a whisper. And speak any sentence with a single breath, so air support is completely diminished. And she was improvising on these 4 phrases, doing just that. And then you could also hear different sounds behind the vocals, and here's just a sketch of what was happening there and what I'm still working on. So I use Ableton Live, and there are 4 essential sounds. 2 of them are vocals, but in terms of the other sounds, was having a low frequency hum or noise audio sample. So pretend particular, what I did is I sampled a kick drum, and I put it in Max, and routed it to C verb, and then also an equalizer. And if you up the values on C verb in Max, it totally basically craps out the bass drum, so it's just noise. And then there was a tritone synth pad, which was a mixture of a minor second, perfect fifth, and a tritone, particularly in the pitches of C sharp, G, D, and A flat. And so that created the kind of tense mood of the piece. So what I would like y'all to do for just a little bit is grab a partner, and I want to see if y'all can just try a little bit of this piece. Well, actually, why don't we try a little bit on your own? And we have our 4 phrases here, and we have the vocal instructions, and see if you can just try it yourself, trying some of these. So, for example, speaking it backwards, let's say number 4. You about, feel, should, I, something, there is. And trying to do that as fast as you can. You about, feel, should, I, something, out, there is. And you can hear those kind of reverse audio recording again. Farthest, you let what? Far you use it. And it gets interesting when you keep trying that. The casual whisper and other onsets. Yeah.
What is big stopping open mouth?
That was when Danny was like, just like that. And then also the last one is really good too, and keeping that, getting a good breath, and then keep saying the same sentence over and over again until you run out.
Oh, okay.